Guess we're back to this piece of shit.
Lady Severia, I am Hrothgar of the Northern Clans. Legend of your beauty hath traveled across the sea.
And legend of your long sword hath traveled here.
Lady, thy boldness.
Shosheth! Hrothgar of the Northern Clans.
Wonder me with your massive Viking.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Alex, you didn't tell us your new book was dirty?
'Cause it's not. The rigid helmet is historically accurate Viking erotica.
Oh, hell no.
What? You want to tell me I'm a pervert or something?
No, I want you to keep reading.
Really? You think it's good?
Good. I think you reversed my menopause. Now I believe you left off at Hrothgar's big old ding-dong.
Oh, this is the best. Isn't it nice to spend some time outdoors with your closest friends? Ugh. Whatever happened to human connection? You'd rather worship your glowing bricks than engage with a bon vivant like myself?
It's nice to hang out in the park. Whoa, bold stance.
How's this for a big statement? Phones have ruined society. That's why I keep it old school.
Mom, I'm scared.
I need a phone for two things: making calls and using a calculator. Anything you can do on your capitalist tracking device, I can do by myself. Hashtag masterpiece.
Take next exit, right.
Get off your phone and pay attention!
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah, here we go. Ow! 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 Oh, come on!
You know, you wouldn't get paper cuts on little Alex if you upgraded your phone.
Well, that is never gonna happen. This thing is built like a tank. It's fine. I can put it in a bowl of rice.
Well, all the tests came back, and well, I hate to say it, but there's nothing wrong with you.
Then how do you explain this? Or this?
Ha! I have seen this before from patients under a lot of pressure. Have you been stressed? Me?
Sweet cashmere Jesus! Hey, have you seen my vibrator?
No. Nope. All good in the hood. Oh, great! We don't even have any food!
Hey, it's okay. We always have the earthquake ham.
Someone stole the friggin' ham!
It's gonna be okay.
Is it, Josh? If an earthquake...
How to ignore someone with a heart attack? Oh my god! How to find your toilet's G-spot? What? How to punish the person ruining your life? Oh no! How to have fun when you're poor? Hallucinations! How to be happy? Stop having thoughts. Oh. How to fake an orgasm from a distance? Oh! How to communicate with someone who only speaks microwave? How to cope when you're the only one who realizes gazebos are stupid? Look at these idiots over here. How to appear studious when the omniscient wiener talk gods are doing their daily checkups? Oh my god. How to deal with that who keeps ruining your life? How to participate in a conference call that should have been an email? How to start an underground baby boxing gym? Oh! How to deal with a restraining order? Oh no! Oh no! How to give your alarm a taste of its own medicine? How do you like it?
I think I'm at my limit. I can't anymore.
What do you mean? That's not your limit. Why are you lying to me? I thought we were friends.
The worst kind of bro.
Look, some people tend to think I'm a bit harsh with these guys, but here's how I see it. Disgusting! Utter garbage! Raw sewage on a plate! It's really all about nurturing the talent.
Okay, so for a little bit of context, Virginia just recently passed a law stating that you need photo identification to visit porn sites now, and Pornhub responded by just blocking the entire state and deciding, hey, I'm not gonna deal with that. So in response to that, Redditors of Virginia, how are you holding up with our recent loss of the hub? Really living up to our state's name, and your strokes will be monitored by aircraft. This is wild to me, honestly. I didn't even realize this actually passed. Surely this is nonsensical. Kids will either find the porn on Reddit, Twitter, Snapchat, or they'll start torrenting it again, and fuck only knows what they'll find doing that. There's a ton of sites just like Pornhub. The law is pointless unless it goes after all of them. Young people are gonna have to go back to Sears catalogs and forest porn, or just steal their parents' driver's license to take a quick photo, get a VPN. Oh, how will these young people ever figure out a way around it all? I'm a Kentuckian, but as y'all's neighbor, I would implore you to go to your capital and fling your nut on every government building in sight. That's called swaffling.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a lovely day. On this channel, I've often done videos fixing MacBooks and just talking about what it's like to run a repair shop. And as time went on, as I got closer to my 1000th video, I started to notice that there were a lot of intentional roadblocks tossed in my way to make it more difficult to do my job. That eventually turned into a conversation about something called right to repair, for which I've testified at legislatures across the country about how companies are making it more difficult to be able to fix what you own. And this eventually evolved into a conversation on how most companies across all industries, all devices, are making it more difficult to say that you own what you have bought and paid for. They want you to subscribe to everything. They want you going back to the company. They want recurring revenue, regardless of what that means for property rights. This is not the world that I want to live in, nor is it the world that I think many of you want to live in. And today I'd like to discuss yet another example of this. This comes from Ian Davis. Ian Davis runs a cool YouTube channel. He is missing certain parts of his body, and he's the type of person that when he's missing certain parts of his body, he figures, okay, I'll just make some myself. He's the kind of person that I think most of the people watching this channel would really be excited to pay attention to. He has a lot of videos making cool stuff like this, and he's just a cool guy overall. I highly suggest that you check out his work. It is really cool. And earlier, he posted a video on Autodesk. He purchased a copy of Autodesk, and like most people that thought that when they buy something that means they own it, he has been proven wrong. So I'll play his video over here so that you can see.
So question of the day, when is your Product Design Suite AutoCAD 2013 permanent standalone license no longer a permanent standalone license? When AutoCAD says it is. Unfortunately, they won't generate a new license for me and are requiring me to buy brand new software on a subscription basis. Can't say that I'll be rejoining the AutoCAD family. Just something to keep in mind. Have a great day.
Now, I did a little bit of research, and it seems like he's not the only person that's had this particular problem. If you take a look, there are people that are asking if they can reactivate their license with older software, and it appears to be for people that have older versions. If you have older versions, their activation system doesn't appear to work the way that it used to. You have to do manual activation. And what gets particularly more annoying is some people need activation codes, some people don't. But more importantly, if you move on to a new computer, this appears to be the case that I've confirmed with several people who are actually using the software. You can use it as long as you like, but if you move to a new computer, you have to move the license as well, using the license transfer utility. If you no longer have access to the old license installation, you're out of luck. Autodesk won't supply you a new activation code. It's not fair, I know, but that's the way they work. Autodesk wants you to subscribe so you can use the latest and greatest at a price. So let's say that you have a computer, and that computer dies. It no longer works. You cannot boot up into the operating system because it is dead. And you want to take that piece of software that you paid for a lifetime license on, a permanent license on, and put it on your new computer. That's not going to work because you have to export the license from your old one. The paperwork that came with the software apparently is not enough to be able to use it, nor can you use their activate. This is... I mean, you see what they're doing here. They're selling something with the idea that you get a lifetime license. But if you actually want to use it again in the future, there's going to be all these strings that didn't exist at the time that you purchased the software. Many people have machines where they back up the data on the computer, but they don't do an actual image backup of the operating system. An image backup of the operating system means that you can literally boot that operating system again exactly as it was, not just having copies of your users folder. And this is something that happens very often for us as a data recovery company. People will say, listen, I really appreciate that you got all of my data back, but unfortunately this is useless. I need a bootable copy of my operating system before the hard drive or the solid state drive crashed. I need it to be bootable because I need to be able to export my licenses for my software. If I can't do that, your data recovery services are useless. So often we have to do a lot of trickery to try to not just recover client data, but also recover the client's drive in a manner that allows them to boot up that hard drive again, not just have access to their desktop or their documents folder so that they can actually export their licenses. This happens with a large variety and array of software because many companies are making it more difficult to activate software that you thought you bought a permanent license for. Even if you are no longer using that software on the old computer, even if you are incapable of using that software on the old computer because the old computer is literally dead and will not ever work again, you still have to buy another one. And not just buy another one. You have to subscribe. So you are permanently paying that company for what you thought you bought and paid for 10 years ago. And I think Mr. Davis has the perfect take on this, which is I'm not going to be a part of the Autodesk family anymore. I'm done with you. I'm going to build a middle finger and crank it up at you because that is what you deserve for taking software that I paid for and rendering it useless. I'm not going to reward you with giving you more of my money. That is a great way to look at it, and it is unfortunate because this is software that a lot of people use to be able to make stuff like this, and it's one of the best pieces of software that does this. It's one of the most widespread used ones, so it's kind of a waste. Now, I've been on YouTube for about 11 years at this point, and I know exactly what I'm going to read in the comments at some point. Well, not as much because I don't read Reddit anymore, and that's where these type of people tend to live, but Lewis, all you ever do is complain. Why do you always... I'm sorry, do you think that this is the content I want to be doing? Do you think that I'd rather be doing content on how the world is becoming less respectful of the concept of ownership? I would much rather be doing videos that are positive. I want to do videos about right to repair bills being passed for wheelchairs in Colorado so that people who have wheelchairs don't have to wait 2 or 3 months to get a power button fixed and be stuck inside their homes. I want to be doing videos on how people who own John Deere tractors that they paid over $500,000 for no longer have to wait for somebody from the dealer to come out after they fix
Have a little daughter. Tell her about the birthday skeleton the day before her 4th birthday. It's hard to find skeleton suits for adults. Decide, fuck it, I'll just use a biology class skeleton on a string. Night before her birthday. I've made a small contraption so I can hold up the skeleton while hiding it. Wake her up.
What material wealth do you wish for?
She's scared shitless, but I decided not to stop unless she starts crying. She has no idea what I just said.
What do you desire for your 5th day of birth?
She is half hiding under the duvet. She tells me that she wants a dog.
What kind of dog?
She wants a slinky dog.
The contract is sealed. Return to rest.
Slowly back out of the room. Go back to bed. When I wake up, she's sleeping in the bed between me and wife. I send her off to kindergarten. I call a friend of mine who is big into the dog breeding thing. Find out that a dachshund is over $1,500.
No, it's a slinky. Slinky dog, you fool!
Fuck it. She wants a dog, she's getting a dog. Managed to find the cutest little darling puppy. $1,600. Sold. Go buy dog food and accessories. Pick up daughter. Get home. Dachshund out of fucking nowhere. Act like I have no idea how it got there. She is now certain that the birthday skeleton exists. Her mother was pretty pissed when I told her the story, but it was worth it. Her 5th birthday is next month, but now I'm prepared. Child, it's your birthday tomorrow. You know what that means, right?
Oh boy!
Tonight, you get a visit from the birthday skeleton.
The what?
Hello, small human. What material wealth do you wish for?
Xbox?
This contract is sealed.
Well, that's interesting, I suppose. So that's what A does. Let's find other operators. Oh, B also does something. I want to find out what it does by myself. Really got to pin run console to the thing. I don't know. Now we have to go back. We have to find out what it does. B. Backspace. So if that's a backspace. If I go like this, will it? Shit, wrong button. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, found another one. Let's go see. Whoa. Cancel. I don't know what that does. I don't know. Running console. Okay. Forward space, maybe? Maybe tab? Escape. Yeah, fuck it, let's just read it. One could attempt to is literal. Is not valid by printing a new line character using its numerical value. ASCII. Huh, okay. This instructs the program to print, so then you use the and, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, that's an alert. Backspace, escape. Page break. Let's try a page break. Hey, bastard. Okay. Oh, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick indeed. Is there one that just says? Oh wait, no. The N is enter. Carriage return or return. Oh, that's just a backslash to print a backslash. Okay. Apostrophe, double quotation mark. Oh, okay, yeah, because you can't. Okay. Okay, I feel like I've looked through this enough. Let's get the pen. We are officially done with writing Hello World. I'm gonna check this off as well. Excellent. Now we have variables and arithmetic expressions, and I need a drink of water. Let's... I need something to... Ah, perfect. Let's Watch. Flawless. Okay. Discard it. That will be helpful later. Ugh. Man, I tell you, I keep eating too much for dinner. It's really slowing me down, man. Variables and arithmetic expressions. The next program uses the formula C equals, or Celsius equals 5 divided by 9 times Fahrenheit minus 32 to print the following table of Fahrenheit temperatures and their centigrade or Celsius equivalents. And it lists a big table of Fahrenheit equivalents to Celsius. The program itself consists of the definition of a single function named main. It is longer than the one printed Hello World, but not complicated. It introduces several new ideas, including comments, declarations, variables, arithmetic expressions, loops, and formatted output. Let's type this bad mother hubbard out. Okay, we still have include. Actually, I'm going to keep this set as car because I want to see how far I can stretch the car for main. And then their program goes int var cells. I'm just copying what they have word for word. Int lower upper step. And we're going to go down 2, and then we're going to go lower equals 0, upper equals 300, and step equals 20. So we got, what do we got here? What do we got? We have two arrays filled with some numbers. Right, okay. And then we're going to go down here, and we're going to go... Fahrenheit, that's what that stands for. Equals lower. Wow, ooh, a while loop. That's big and fancy. Fahrenheit is less than the upper limit. We're going to create our second thing. So while Fahrenheit is less than or equal to the upper limit, Celsius will equal 5 times Fahrenheit minus 32 divided by 9 and statement. Then print whatever the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck that is. Oh, wait, let's format this a little bit better. Does anybody remember what T meant? What is the T modifier? Escapes. C. Escape sequences in C, because we know what that means now. Might not be the brightest bulb in the box, but we know that what that means. That's a horizontal tab. Okay, and then new line. Is that 2% Ds? Yeah, it is. And then after that, we're going to do bar, and then Celsius, end statement. And last one, far equals far plus step and statement. Okay. So let's look at it, because this is all the stuff that defines our thing. So the upper limit is 300. The steps, which is right here, that's going to be 20. So if we change this, we can make it so that now it will increment it in steps of 10 or 5. But let's leave it as 20 for now. The upper limit is 300. The lower limit is 0. Okay, at the beginning of this statement, it says far equals lower. So it's setting far to 0. And then it's while far is less than or equal to upper. Is that less than or equal to, or less than and not equal to? Pretty sure that's less than or equal to 300. Then it executes these two things. This part is Celsius equals, where is Celsius defined? It is not, aside from up here, it's just defined as an integer. Equals 5 times Fahrenheit minus 32 divided by 9, and then this thing prints out the Fahrenheit, and then the Celsius. And I'm assuming these are just in order. And I don't think you can actually define those to anything. I don't know what those are called. I'm gonna bust out Wikipedia again. What is percent D's nuts? Is a format specifier used in language. Let's try format specifiers in C. Those bastards, there's no Wikipedia article for it. Somebody make a Wikipedia article for format specifiers for C. Okay. Okay, so C, %C is a character. So what we're doing is we're printing two signed integers. We could do scientific notations of floats, float values. This says it's the same thing as E or G? What the fuck? The engineering? It's gotta be engineering. It can't just be similar. That seems stupid. Signed integer short, unsigned integer short, unsigned integer LLD or LI equals long. I don't know why there's so many for that one thing. LF is double, capital LF is long double, LU is unsigned integer or unsigned long, LLI is long long. Okay. O is octal representation, P is pointer, S is string. This one's probably going to be important later. This one's probably also going to be important later. Ooh, N prints nothing. Cool. Ooh, X prints a hexadecimal representation. And that prints the % character. So what the okay, I need to know something. What does... Shit, I shouldn't have typed all that shit out. Oh wait, no, I can just put it in the printf statement. Oh, it does not like that. Or at least it doesn't look like it likes it. I guess we'll find out. Let's get rid of that. I think I pressed the wrong button. I did. I forgot to save. Holy shit! Celsius, undeclared. First use this function. Did you mean Celsius? Oh, I fucking knew it was undeclared. God damn it. Oh, it's because I spelled it wrong. Celsius. Spelled. How's it spelled? Oh, there's no C. It's Celsius. Celsius. Holy shit, I am bad at spelling. Okay. Let's try this again. I think that was the only mistake. Yep, that was it. Running console. What the fuck is going on? Okay, let's try. Actually, let's save this as new. Let's do save as. We're gonna save as FC. Oh, there we go. Stop, just snap, okay. Oh, that's freaky. Okay, it just breaks the program. Cool. Doesn't... No ifs, ands, or buts. Just fucking breaks it. So it prints a decimal. It prints a signed integer. My first instinct that I did not share with anyone was correct. It prints a shared decimal, and then it tabulates, which is where it goes from 0 over to here. Then it prints the second one, which is going to be the 17, and then it goes new line. What if we did page breaks? What was a page break? F. What the shit is that? Oh, that's unreadable. Almost. Too many page breaks, I can tell you that much. Woo, shit. Yeah, okay. Alright, the two lines. Print Fahrenheit, Celsius, table, oh, comment. This is how you make a special big comment. Because now I can enter, and just keep going. Those things are really cool. They're really nice. The two lines dash star are a comment, which in this case explains briefly what the program does. Any characters between dash star and star dash are ignored by the compiler. They may be used freely to make a program easier to understand. Comments may appear anywhere a blank or a tab or a new line can. In C, all variables must be declared before they are used, usually at the beginning of a function before any executable statements. A declaration announces the property of variables. It consists of a type name and a list of of variables such as int, bar in Celsius, and int lower upper step. The type int means the variables listed are integers, by contrast with float, which means floating point, i.e. numbers that have a fractional part. The range of both int and float depends on the machine you're using. 16-bit ints, which lie between negative 32,768 and positive 32,767 are common, as are 32-bit floats. 32-bit ints. A float number is typically a 32-bit quantity with at least 6 significant digits and a magnitude generally between 10 negative 38th power and 10 positive 38th power. C provides several other basic data types beside int and float, including char, character, a single byte, short integer, long, which is a long integer, double, which is a double precision floating point. The sizes of these objects are also machine dependent. There are also arrays, structures, and unions. I have not heard of a structure okay, I might have heard of a structure, but definitely never of a union. Of these basic data types, pointers to them and functions that return them, all of which we will meet in due course. Computation in temperature conversion programs begins with the assignment statements. Lower equals 0, upper equals 300. Basically, they're talking about this. All of this. Which set the variables to their initial values. Individual statements are terminated by semicolons. Each line of the table is computed in the same way, so we use a loop that repeats once per output line. This is the purpose of the while loop. Because what a while loop does, which is all this, is while Fahrenheit is equal to or less than upper, all three of these things are going to repeat indefinitely. And they're going to keep repeating until Fahrenheit is no longer less than or equal to upper. Pretty neat. So basically, as long as it's not more than upper, once Fahrenheit becomes more than upper, this will stop. And you can see it stop over here because, let's see, I think upper is right here, and then Fahrenheit is right here. Fahrenheit equals Fahrenheit plus step. Because here's the thing, in this program, the reason this works is because in the program, Fahrenheit and Celsius are the exact same number. It's just printing them. It's just right here. It's doing some funky monkey stuff. Which line is Fahrenheit? Which line is Celsius? What the shit? I think this line is Celsius. Yeah, it's just dumping some post-prod because it's printing the Fahrenheit and then it's converting it to Celsius. Okay. Neato. Set variables in to their initial values. Individual statements are determined by semicolons. Each line of the table is computed in the same way, so we use a loop. It repeats once per outline. Repeats once per output line. The while loop operates as follows. And then that explains how the while loop operates. Let's see what we did. Okay. So it wants us to write here, bastard, not block, go 3 and 6, and what this is supposed to do is, oh shit, what that's supposed to do is set the spacing for those 2 lines, and it's supposed to make it look nicer, which I think it looks fine as is, but apparently the apparently Dennis Ritchie disagrees with me. Hey, who am I to say Dennis Ritchie's wrong? Okay, that gets us that. Well, I want to know what happens if I set this to like 10 and 5. Do I remember to save? Always remember to save. GCC sc.c. And then a out, run in console. It just steps it out on a bit. Doesn't look like it's actually stepping it out. No, it is. It is. Okay, that's pretty unexciting. Oh, okay. This is something actually really important. The more serious problem, because they're talking about the problems with this code and how it's inaccurate. The more serious problem is that because we have used integer arithmetic, the Celsius temperatures are not very accurate. For instance, 0 Fahrenheit is actually about negative 17.8, not negative 17. To get more accurate answers, we should use floating point arithmetic instead of integer. This requires some changes in the program. Computers do not round up. They round whatever the fuck they want to. So what we're going to do is we're only going to change a single thing. We're going to make this program much more accurate by changing this integer to float. Now it's fancier. Okay, we're going to recompile this. running console. And as you can see, it looks hideous. What the fuck is that? Good mother of God. I feel like that should not have completely destroyed our entire program. Why is it still not working? There's no reason to set the second one. What the fuck happened? It just fucking shit itself. Holy mother of fuck. No, I feel like that's not correct. Oh, what the shit? Oh, they added some F's. They added... Oh, right. Oh, I know what's wrong. Okay, so if we go here, escape sequences, or not escape, format specifiers, sorry. We're still printing an integer. So we need to change this to float. That should fix it, maybe? Oh, shit. Run console. Okay, that kind of fixed it. Still have a new problem where it's printing too high. How do we... What did they do to fix the problem of it printing too high? This is much the same as before, except 4 and Celsius are declared to be float. Formula conversion. Truncate it to 0. What the fuck is truncating? Okay, well it looks like... Okay, so it's mentioning a problem it had where the 9 divided by 5 thing fucked the whole program. Looks like that was fixed in a later edition of C, so we don't have to deal with that. I completely missed that. Okay, now we're supposed to... we're going to go 3.1. We're going to copy what they're doing. 6.2. Save. Shit, I did it again. Who? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. What if we go... So can I go back to my 5 and 10 and I want it to print to the 3rd power? Or to the 3rd decimal. I want it to print to the 3rd decimal. Get maximum scientific accuracy. Okay, I have no idea why the fuck it did that. Why did it do that? Let's try running it again, see if it repeats. No, it. Okay, what the shit? Does it repeat if we do just 2? Why is it? Oh! Because it's tabulating off of this, so because this is going up into a big number, it's shoving it over too far. So if we put this down to 2, yeah, if we put it down to 2, it'll fix it. It'll totally fix it. What are you talking about? Yeah, see, it fixed it. Oh, look how it does that. Oh, that looks ugly, man. That looks actually ugly. Okay, so it has two things it wants us to do. It wants us to modify the temperature conversion program to print a heading above the table, and wants us to write a program to print the corresponding Celsius to Fahrenheit table. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is shit, this fucking guy's streaming again. What the hell is HTMX? HTMX. I don't know, it looks fucking stupid. gonna make a new one every single fucking time.
Get out of the creepypasta ARG zone!
I'll get out when I have sex with a void monster.
After I've had sex with a void monster. What was I doing? Shit, fuck. Modify the temperature conversion program to print a heading above the table. So we're going to want to go... Where is it? Fahrenheit. For 5. So Celsius, and then we're going to go new line. And then control save. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I want to set this off by 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to set this one off by 16, control save, GCC, FC.C. Ah! I've made a mistake! Not only have I printed it incorrectly, but I've really butt-fucked it. Okay, let's get rid of all that. The problem is we're printing it in the while loop, and we need to not print it in the while loop, because as so long as it's in the while loop, it's going to keep printing it over and over and over and over and over again. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to put it outside of it. Print. And we're going to do... Let's just do far and... cells so that they're equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to remember to put literally anything onto the back of this. Whoops. Okay, that should work better. Oh! Still have to put in a new line, because if you don't put in a new line, it doesn't give you a new line. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you can see this one's spaced out by like 3 or 4 because it's still on 11. So we're going to shrink this down to like... We're going to shrink this down to 5 again, and then we're going to shrink this one back down to 10. FC... FC.C. Running console. Okay, that's almost perfect, but I don't like how it's doing that. It wasn't doing that before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a space here. We're going to space this one out by 6. And this one out by 11. Actually, wait, no, that one might actually be fine because I put an extra space up there. So we're going to leave this one as 10. UCC FC.C. Running console. It was not fine. God damn it. Okay, but you can see that when I put the spacing out correctly, it lines them all up. Little ducks in a row. I'm going to put this, because it's still, these ones are still going outside, so this one's going to go up to 7, and then we're going to put this one up to 12. That should fix it for good. GCC, FC.C, A out, running console. Why? Oh, it's because of the fucking goddamn it. This has to be 6. Oh, I think I fucking nailed it. I did not. Now Celsius is off by 1. God damn it. Okay. It's giving me lots of practice compiling. Running console. Okay, there we go. Properly compiled. I actually see no problem with Aaron coming. He's conservative, but he's not problematic. Okay, what was the other? Okay, that was part 1. Modify the temperature conversion program to print a heading above the table. Okay. Let's put a little check mark in there using a pen to indicate permanent knowledge growth. You didn't fucking webcam, Jesus Christ. No, I don't. This webcam is perfect. I love this thing. Jesus Christ, I should not have invited him with fucking goddamn gay ass looking motherfucker. Write a program to print the corresponding Celsius to Fahrenheit tables. Oh, I know. We're just... Does it want me to do it in or just in here? Because the easiest way to do this is to just change this to Celsius and this to far, and then it should print the same thing but reversed. I'm not going to change the other part quite yet. I'm not going to change the headings quite yet. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, see? Okay, I think that's what they wanted me to do. That seems pretty reasonable, because I don't think they want me to be reconverting it from this. I don't think any of this is actually stored either, so I don't think you can, unless you're going to do it, like, on the fly, which seems like a pain in the fucking ass. Okay, let's switch around the bar and the cell up here. It's a good thing I kept these things equal distance. Cells. And then we're gonna do... far. Oh my fucking word, did I... Shit. Celsius, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, Celsius. Okay. The new program, I think that's the whole thing. That is 1.2 done. Neato. Let's save this separately, and we're going to save it under, we're going to save this as, we're going to save this as, what was this supposed to teach us? Variables. I'm going to delete this one. Okay. Close, nevertheless. Okay. We're going to hit new. We're going to close that. Starting over from the ground up. Again. Right? What was on this list? I feel so dead inside. Oddly soul-crushing, yes. Yes. Oh well, it's not going to do itself. The for statement. There are plenty of different ways to write a program for a particular task. Let's try variation on the temperature converter. Woo, okay. Okay, we're gonna print it. We're gonna make a new program. Hashtag include stdio .h main. Int Fahrenheit for Fahrenheit equals 0 or Fahrenheit less than or equal to 300 or Fahrenheit equals Fahrenheit wait, now I think that might be and for Fahrenheit equals 0 and Fahrenheit is less than or equal to 300 and Fahrenheit is equal to Fahrenheit plus 20. That makes a lot more sense. Print percent offset integer offset of 6 with a decimal count of 1 on a float notation. New line. And then this is the first one of those thingamajiggers, and then the second one. Oh wow, okay, this is cool. Watch this. 5 divided by 9 far minus 32. End statement. So this means that this thing right here is going to be equal to all of this. That's kind of neat. Alright, let's save this bitch. Save as. Name for statement. Some people don't like camel case. I don't know why they don't like camel case. I think, oh shit, I did not save that correctly. Save as. .c. Save. Now this one needs to get deleted. This feels so weird because I'm on arch on arch. I'm on arch squared, motherfucker. Okay, this should, technically speaking, do the same thing as this one. I don't know. Oh, it's getting mad at me for this. I'm gonna keep doing that till it fucking breaks. GCC. Running console. And it doesn't print it correctly. Why does it not print it correctly? What did I do wrong? Maybe it's because I put the entire fucking thing under a car statement. That might have something to do with it. Maybe if we change this to N, it will fix it. That did not in fact magically fix it. That didn't fix it either. Did I type something wrong? -M. No, I don't think I did. Oops. Back up here. Resave it. This produces the same answers but certainly looks different. One major change is the elimination of most of the variables. Only 5 remains, and we have made it an int. The lower and upper limits to the subsize only appeared constants for the for statement. It's up a new construction, and the expression that computes the Celsius temperature now appears as the third argument of the printf statement, instead of it as a separate assigned statement. The last change is an instance of general rule, and any constants where in any context where it is permissible to use the value of a variable of some type, you can use a more complicated expression of that type, since the third argument of printf must be a floating point value to match the %6.1f. Any floating point expression can occur there. The for statement is a loop, a generalization of the while. If you compare it to the earlier while, its operation should be clear. Within the parameters, there are 3 parts separated by semicolons. The first part, the initialization, far equals 0, is done once before the loop proper is entered. The second part is the test or condition that controls the loop. Far is equal to or lower than 300. This condition is evaluated if true. The body of the loop, here printf is executed, then the increment step. Far equals far plus 20. You can kind of see it's kind of doing it, but it's not converting very well, which means it's in there. Which means it's in there, which means we can fix it. Okay. Cool. Let's try to get this to work. Let's do far minus 32 times, what was it? Was it 5 divided by 9 or 9 divided by 5? How can I forget this shit this fucking fast? It's 5 divided by 9. 5 divided by 9. I don't know if this will have any kind of difference on this at all, but maybe it will fix the 0 problem. Okay, you know what? How do I do the previous statement without fucking typing it in every single goddamn time? Terminal run previous command. Control P. Okay, that is a lot easier. A out, running console. Shit! How is that always coming out to 5 divided by 9. I have a feeling that this okay, I have an idea. I have a really stupid idea. Float, and we're going to call this fract. I don't know, let's just destroy the program in order to fix, because the entire point of this program is it doesn't do this. And then we're going to set this equal to 5 divided by 9. And then down here, we're going to say fract. This should work. And it's control previous, control P, P equals previous. A out. Run console. That also didn't work. What the fuck, man? Okay, see, this is the problem with updating languages, because this shit would work if we were using fucking C98 or some shit, but we're not. God damn it. What is not working? Bar equals -32 times fract. Let's just move the whole fucking thing up into here. I don't give a shit. I give so few fucks, it's not even funny. Oh, I think that fixed it. Okay, we just had to put literally everything into the float. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I don't... What did they say about that said it would fix it? Hi, Sean. Hi, Sean? Oh, okay, it does work. I can't hear you. Okay, sick. I love it when I can't hear people. Voice and video. Shit hell.
How about now?
Okay, now I can hear you. Also,
okay.
it wasn't a you problem, so if you changed up your settings, don't.
I didn't.
Change them back. I'm once again streaming. Yeah. So I'm in game.
What are you up to?
Allow me to share my screen.
Yikes.
No, back. Go back! There we go. That's the correct screen. This is what I'm doing. More coding!
Yikes.
Because I love coding.
Nice chat, by the way.
Thank you.
Let's see what to play.
I was just finishing up part 1.3 of the C programming language by Brian W. Kernighan and Demis M. Ritchie. I'm on exercise 5. What? Oh, I know. And it wants me
I'm gonna shoot people with a direct miss.
direct miss gameplay.
Or rather shoot at people with it.
That sounds like a good plan.
I'm not gonna hit people, but I'm gonna shoot at them.
Hey, progress.
I'm at
Also,
250 kills on my direct hit.
TF2 has like really bad server lag. And
Yeah.
like if you go into like Counter-Strike, holy cow. Or no, I'm not going to say Counter-Strike, but like Fortnite specifically. Like that game, everything is registered on the exact point.
Yeah.
I have created a failure of a program.
So what's new?
I tried to make it, I think I need to switch some stuff around. Wait, no, we need to set this to 300. Actually, 0. I created a, what's known as a CPU burner, because it just repeated the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again with no end in sight.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, 300, 288, okay.
I think the biggest problem I have with Backspace or the map is just the fact that people get very easily confused about where they're supposed to go on the first startup as on defending team.
Yeah, there's a couple maps like that. Steel is notorious.
Like I had like a really fun rocket rollout. Like it got almost to the front area in the first 20 seconds from rocket jumps.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
And as I'm rocket jumping, I look to my left and I realize that all of my team is going towards the final point instead of the starting point. All 7 of them.
Helpful, very helpful, yes.
And then they put in the chat that telling me I'm going the wrong direction.
You know what? On Steel, you can cap the last point whenever you want to.
Yeah, I remember. It just takes forever unless you capture all the points before it.
Unless you have 6 scouts that all bum rush it. I'm just saying. Okay?
I take it you're speaking from experience.
No, I'm not. I'm speaking from hopefully future experience is what I'm just saying, if we got a full 6 people to do that, that would be super fun. What? Oh, never gonna give you up!
Yikes. Dang it. There's so many snipers on their team. If I was using any other rocket launcher other than the direct hit, that would be the most perfect wheelhouse for me to just destroy them.
You mean any other rocket launcher or the current rocket launcher?
Any other rocket launcher
Wouldn't other rocket launchers be worse because the bullets go slower and you're trying to shoot objects that are really far ways away?
Yeah, but then I have splash damage.
Yeah, but they have more time to get out of the way. Maybe you should stop sucking, Sean. Get better at the game.
Well, I can hit 1, I can hit 2. The problem is there's 4.
Well, then hit the 2 that are there, and then there's only 2 left. There you go! Problem solved!
Holy crap, why are there so many snipers? This is ridiculous. They're not even pushing the cars. They're all just sitting in the back lines, just taking pot shots at everyone. I'm getting one heck of some pretty ridiculous kill streaks. Oh, now there's a heavy and a medic.
Oh yeah, that might put
a
damper. How good are you at pot shot or Yeah, I'm gonna say pot shotting people with the or like jump, like you hit their feet and then it boinks them up in the air and then you hit
If they're
them
walking
again.
in a straight line and they're a scout, very good at it.
Okay.
If they're literally any other class, I can probably not hit them. I can hit air shots. I just cannot pop them off into the air for the air shot.
Yeah, I've done it like 2 or 3 times on accident. That's it.
It is really satisfying to hit them.
Yeah.
I can also hit a medic, usually because they're standing still.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Obviously, they're standing still.
Yeah.
That changes the entire problem from... That was very soundly a spy.
What?
Low on ammo. There we go.
In boot camp, medic is a lot.
Ah, crap. Now they got 5 snipers!
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Okay. Sounds like it's time to go. Actually, soldier should be pretty decent for taking care of that. I think your current setup should be pretty good for that specific situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can rocket jump up close to them, and then kind of.
They're actually pretty good at hitting their headshots, which is the problem. Like, they're not just the stereotypical gibbet sniper sitting 400 meters away from you at every given moment, missing every shot.
Three or 4 Saturdays. So
Yeah.
In the wrong order. I aimed at a sniper and I hit a spy that was completely invisible.
I love it. Oh no! Oh, I didn't touch it.
And he just said hacks.
Maybe don't walk badly next time.
Walk in front of my targets next time. You'll live longer.
Yeah. Idiot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my Steam Deck. Yeah, my Steam Deck doesn't turn the fan on nearly as much now that I have the new backplate thing on. I highly recommend getting one. It's like $30. Super easy to install. A heat spreader. Mwah! How often do you use your Steam Deck, Sean?
I use it not like as often as you do, probably, but I
well,
still
I
use
sure
it.
frickin' hope not. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I don't remember it this anymore.
Well, you said
Right
you
now
don't
I'm
use
just-
it as much as me, but
Yeah, I don't really use it as much. I like my computer, so
well, I mean, your computer is only 6-7 times more powerful.
good lord, this gosh darn scout.
You'll buy a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD for $30.
A Steam Deck? Or
No, for your computer.
I didn't. I have not.
Do you want to? Because I have one, and I'll sell it to you for $30. So, screaming deal.
Why do you just have one?
Because I'm getting rid of my computer, man. The whole thing's got to go. Every part, I got a little card that has like 7 USB 3.0 ports on it.
Dang.
Yeah. I plug too much crap into my stuff.
How easy is it to install?
To install what?
The port.
You just plug it in.
I don't know computers' words, so.
You gotta plug it into the motherboard, so you gotta pop the side off your computer, but...
Well, that's doable. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a little thing guy screw, but that's just a single thing. And then you just pop it in, screw it, because because it's a PCIe card. All the PCIe cards have this little clip that like keeps them from wiggling around. So it goes into what's effectively a GPU slot.
But yeah, sure. I'd be up for it.
Yeah. What was I doing? I remember what I was doing. We're creating a new folder. Or a new...
But you just not want your computer anymore and preferred your Steam Deck? Or...
I'm trying to minimize.
Fair enough.
Just make things simpler. Save as. We're going to save this. Because we just did 4 statements. Now we're on symbolic constants. I don't know what that is.
No, I hit the scout for 124. Oh, he died of fall damage. Good enough.
Oh,
I'll take it.
Get frick shot.
If that isn't a screw you, I don't know what is. It's like the middle finger of just failure.
That feels like in Heroes and Generals where you hit someone slightly too close to their kneecap instead of their body with a Mosin or something, so it doesn't quite kill them.
I just popped the guy in the air and it happened to kill him, and he just did 3 backflips in a row before he died. Fully hit the ground from down.
Hey, he's gonna go out with a flip.
He went out with a bang.
Was it a demo man?
No! I did a pop into the air, but I didn't kill him.
Was the guy that did a bunch of flips a demo man?
No.
Darn
it was a pyro. No, it was a pyro. He reflected my rocket into the ground.
You fool! Hey, it's impressive that he reflected it, though.
Yeah, I just popped another pyro into the air with a foot shot, and then he reflected my second rocket. Like, I'm not even mad I lost that.
Yeah,
like, I'm sad, but that's impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Like, yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't kill him, but gosh dang it. Like, man, that was impressive. This idiot. This scout just walked in a straight line towards me with a direct hit.
Basically equivalent to standing still. Actually, it's worse because your hitbox gets bigger the longer you do it.
And it was better yet, it was in a hallway.
Oh!
So he can't even jump or anything. He just literally did the one thing that is the worst possible decision ever.
Are you excited for the TF2 update at all?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Although I made the joke with Joel that it was going to arrive in in Valve time, it'd arrive in 3 months.
I was thinking about it, is like by the time it comes out, they might as well re-theme it to be a Halloween update.
I joke that they should just, by the time that it released, it was going to be on a entirely new game engine.
I wish, man. I'm still waiting for what's the name of it? Sandbox.
CS2?
No, I'm waiting for Sandbox to come out so I can play TF2 Source 2. Because they already have a port. A really crappy port, admittedly. Yeah, that did not. Yeah, came out anyways. Code libraries, holy cow. Yeah, Sandbox is probably going to be the biggest thing for the Source 2 engine for creators, period. It's just too, I don't even know, man, like,
Yes, this demo just popped the pyro into the air and I shot him and hit him.
nice, very nice.
Ah. Meanwhile, there's a demo pan. What else do you have on your computer that you're still trying to pawn off at this point?
I have an internet card.
Because I imagine you've got...
Actually, I have the entire computer. I have not sold a single part. Actually, no, that's a lie. I sold the power supply.
The Lucas?
No, to my brother of all people. He came up. He was like, "Hey, I want to buy that." And it's like, okay, here you go.
Sure, all I need is your birthright.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, sold that to him.
Buy demo.
You don't need my CPU. We have the same CPU. The GPU, it's not worth it to upgrade. Well, why would you do that? That's not worth it. Oh, how much RAM does your computer have?
16.
Oh yeah, you can upgrade to 32. 32.
Join the 32 gig of RAM club.
Yeah.
Then I could joke with Joel that I have more than he does again.
Yes, you can.
The real question is yours and mine compatible? Like, are they all the same to connect, or like RAM?
So how RAM works is it will automatically downgrade all the sticks to the lowest common denominator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what type of RAM your computer has. I don't know how many.
Would it be in like settings or anything that I could check it?
Yeah, it should be in settings. It should totally be in settings.
I don't.
Okay, bye, Joel. Yeah, it should be in settings. I know that like my RAM, I think I overclocked it slightly. I brought it from 3200 megahertz to 3600 megahertz because 3600 megahertz, your CPU, and I mean your CPU specifically because we have the same type, really likes 3600 megahertz. It loves it.
I'll take your word for it.
And also, it's worth $500, and if you don't so long as you are taking my word for that.
I'll have to. I'll call a fact check on it.
Call a fact.
I've got other connections.
I'd like to call a second opinion, please.
Oh yes, it's me. No, that's when you avoid the pawn shops.
Okay, if completely random, but if you want to buy an AR-15 right now, pawn shops, specifically Pawn 1, is an excellent place to do it. Because they have to abide by Washington law, which means they can't sell quote-unquote assault rifles via the storefront. They have to you have to specifically request for one. So I went to a pawn shop, a Pawn 1 near the village, and they had 36 of the things sitting in the back, and they couldn't sell any of them because nobody even knew they're there.
You know, I just got freaking style points for that. I just popped a soldier up in the air that was Ubered, and hit him in the air. While still Ubered.
So did he die?
No, he was Ubered, so he couldn't die.
What was the point of any of that?
To get him away from me, mostly.
I mean, fair enough.
And it worked. And the guy said that was the coolest and most useless thing I've ever seen.
Yes, that is very correct. What was I looking up? I don't remember what I was looking up. I remember what I was trying to do.
And then put it to the chat, and then also put in the all chat. All right, guys, we lost. This guy can kill it. It somehow managed to show me that I could probably die even while I don't have, even while I have Uber. Nice guy though.
Yeah, no, he sounds like
he's a
darn
TF2 player.
sport. That's what he sounds like.
I was on his team last time, and he's the embodiment of the you're live on Twitch.
You're live on Twitch.
Because we had a guy join already that had a TTV in his name, so he says, "Oh, you're live," and then starts talking about drugs.
In order to manufacture methamphetamine, you must first acquire phosphorus. I don't remember what the phosphorus is used for, but I know you need phosphorus for something. A final observation before we leave. Temperature
Oh my gosh! I rocket jumped and this random scout just domed me with a random crit.
Oh shoot, I need to pull up the other program.
Little jerks.
Little turds.
So this guy just not only... No, this guy not only just built the teleporter entrance that's level 3, he set the teleporter so it goes back to our spawn. As in, our teleporter, we're halfway up, and this guy's teleporter entrance takes us to our own spawn.
Okay.
That just clicked. I could hear the gears turning.
They turned very slowly and painfully and with much resistance, but they did turn.
They grind.
Get back on the grind. Gotta love grinding. I love Grinder.
This guy's named Epic Gamer 9000. He killed me, says easy, and taunts, and then some random pyro just walks up behind him and does the rain blower taunt kill on him. I love this lobby.
Yeah. Sounds awesome, honestly. It sounds really fun.
I'm staring out this guy.
If or after any occurrence.
Oh, the guy just got auto balanced.
Oh.
So now he's back on the team with a TTV, and he's back to talking about drugs.
God love drugs.
So right now he's talking about how they're made.
In detail?
And no, not really. He's just essentially saying like the ingredients to it.
Oh, it's gotta.
What the heck is this lobby, man? I fired a long-range rocket, missed, and hit some random soldier that just rocket jumped.
Very
It's like the freest kills I've ever gotten. This guy just walks in a straight... Scout just walks in a straight line, firing his shotgun and somehow missing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know it. Okay.
This guy just said, "Stop! I'm live streaming to 5 viewers."
Oh no, not your 5 viewers.
Whatever will you do?
Get banned?
Probably.
Twitch is a garbage platform. You never know what might happen.
I mean, there's a lot of people that seem to be going to that new streaming platform.
Kick?
Yeah.
It's funny to see people try to defend. They're like, oh, I would never do something so horrible as lower myself to the point of streaming on Kick because it's owned by an immoral company. It's like, yes, because Amazon is the most immoral company on the planet. Honestly, I think Kick is more moral than Amazon, because at least Kick is only as immoral as the people that use it, you know, or not Kick, but the company that owns Kick is only as immoral as their customers, not as themselves. Hi, Joel. Oh no, he's actually here this time!
Yeah, don't get so excited.
He's actually here, yeah! I have literally defecated in my own pants because I am so excited that you're here.
I guess it's time to leave then.
Joel's mission has been completed.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is your high point. It's all downhill from here, buddy.
I hit two people that I wasn't intending to hit, and then I hit the guy I actually wanted to hit with the third rocket.
Nice, very nice.
Shot at the spy, hit a soldier and killed him. Shot at the spy again, killed the scout that was behind him. Shot the spy, actually finally hit the gosh darn spy. Bill, there's a guy in my lobby talking about how to make drugs and what they can be used for, because the guy just said he was live on Twitch.
Oh, you know what you can
That's
do?
a big mistake.
You can buy adrenaline. You can buy adrenaline. They don't call it adrenaline. They call it something else. But you can buy like horse adrenaline. You can put it out in like a petri dish on the counter or like in a bowl. Just like pour it on a plate, and then just leave it there, and it will turn it into some of the like hardest crap on earth. It's like LSD, but like way worse. Fun stuff. I don't remember what it's called. It's I heard
Psilocybin or something?
Yeah, psilocybin. That sounds correct. I don't think the drug part is actually called psilocybin though.
I think that's like.
I think that's the
plant they get it from or something.
Precursor.
Oh, okay.
I heard about it when I watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and what is he called? Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter S. Thompson. He does some of that in it, and he does too much of it, and like multiple days just like disappears.
Like he's Stalin or something.
Stalin?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Stalin was so convinced that Hitler wasn't going to invade him that by the time Hitler actually invaded him, we now have currently no record of what Stalin was doing those first 2 weeks after Hitler invaded him.
Oh.
I'm gonna end on a high note.
Yeah, and while the ending's good.
Yeah, after this guy finished his entire lesson on the uses and abilities you can do of cocaine. And then the guy decides to continue to talk about it, opens up the guy's Twitch and reports him for drugs.
Oh! This is what we call a gamer move.
So like,
the TSP
Seth,
community, they're just the greatest.
One review I was watching, who for Deep Rock Galactic Willem,